Welcome back. Today we've got something pretty cool. It just came in the mail not a couple hours ago. This is something new that ScaleTrains has started doing. This is their first batch of this product line. And to show it off on this channel, I got a CSX YN2 General Electric Tier 4 GEVO locomotive. These locomotives, in this run, ScaleTrains also offered a Union Pacific in the armor yellow with the large side lettering and the small flag on the nose, Norfolk Southern Thoroughbred scheme, the CSX YN2, which is what we'll see here in a moment, the Fairmex's new Zebra paint scheme, Canadian Pacific's Beaver logo paint scheme, and the sixth paint scheme that they did in this run is BNSF Railway's Heritage 1 paint scheme, the first orange and green paint scheme that BNSF applied to their locomotives after their railroad's creation. So without further ado, let's get it out of the box and take a look. As is the standard with ScaleTrains boxes, just pull the top off, and right on top, your product manual, full of information on the prototype, the model, how to take care of it, and some programming stuff, and a list of the different CVs downloaded on this controller. And then under that is your locomotive, well protected inside of its little box. The first thing that comes to my attention, I thought it was a weird choice, but not a total far out choice, I guess. The 1000 series number range for the CSX units. I don't know what the other number ranges are for the other locomotives. I thought it was weird that they went with 1000. I don't know if there is room in CSX's roster to put it at the end of the 3000 number series, but I think there is, but that's just me being a nerd. But if it bugs you as a modeler, there's decals out there for CSX locomotives, easily changed. All right, let's get it out of the plastic casing for you, and we'll take a closer look at it. We're taking it out of the box now. Got it sitting on the track here. There are a couple things that did come to my attention right away. One of the handrails was not fully seated into its hole on the body. Simple enough fix, just push it in and no issue. The other thing that I noticed is the couplers are not the really nice couplers that were present on the other recent locomotives from them, like the SD40-3s and C39-8s. However, that's not a deal breaker. Easy enough to be changed out. Also, this locomotive did not come with a spare coupler like the previous locomotives I've gotten from them this year. So I don't know quite what's up with that. It does seem a little weird, but it could just be because this is as far as I know, the Tier 4 locomotive that they've been offering for a while, so they may not have made those changes, updated the model to their new standards, which is fine. I'm not complaining. just something I noticed. This particular one, the CSX one here, is the what would be considered the Phase 2 ET44 with the squared off exhaust area. Prototypical of CSX's early order Tier 4 units, which makes sense for the low number in its given number series. I don't know what the other road names are the same body, or if they're more prototypical based on what the railroad ordered or may have ordered in the case of Canadian Pacific. But it looks great. It's definitely up to Rivet Counter standards. All of the grab irons are separately applied windshield wipers, separately applied horn, a lot of detail, the brake rigging on the trucks, hose detail on the front and rear pilots. Let me get this locomotive a little closer to the camera here, and we'll spin it around, show you what I'm talking about here. Sorry for my shaky hand, I really got to get a table to put this on. You can see the separately applied grab irons on the nose, the ladder on the front, the grabs on the top. The windshield wipers are separately applied, not molded into the windshield. Molded grabs on the top of the cab. So, looks absolutely fantastic. Your hose detail on the front, MU cables, your air hoses, trip pin levers. Oh, I just hit something. That's okay. Oh, out of the frame. My bad. On the side here, hopefully we can get it focused a little better. You can see the brake rigging on the trucks. There you go. See that awesome detail on the trucks there. This model has General Electric's high adhesion trucks. I don't know if ScaleTrains has offered the steerable trucks in N-Scale, or if we're still waiting on a model that'll have those. Moving on down the side, there my thumb's covering the fuel tank a little bit. Not too much exciting that I haven't talked about already. The fuel caps and gauges are red, as they should be on the fuel tank. Looking at the rear here, again, separately applied grab irons, all the hoses and everything. Handrails are great, not overly sized. On this side here, at the back, got our handbrake wheel, which appears to be separately applied. Moving on down the side, got more separately applied grab irons behind the dynamic brake vents there above the inverter box. You can see right here is where I was talking about. That handrail is not quite seated in its hole fully. Should be able to just push that back in, take a closer look at it. Might be some excess material on it that might have to get trimmed off. Back up at the cab. Got the sun visors, wind deflectors, mirrors, all around the cab. Alright, locomotive's back on the tracks. We got the layout plugged in here, turned on. Just have to select our locomotive. Should come to the factory with address 3. Get some headlights on. There we go. How about some ditch lights? They're on. I don't know if you can see on the video too well, but they are on. Not as visible, not very visible from an angle like this. Let's turn the sound on. Alright, now it sounds like we're sitting near to low idle. Just noticing something is off with the leading truck on this locomotive. It looks like it's sitting a little low. I'll have to take a look into that. Doesn't look like it's quite sitting on the wheels right. But let's get through some basic sounds here. Start with now you can hear the compressor. We'll do a horn, and it should automatically turn the bell on. I don't know if these are updated sounds from previous runs of the Tier 4s. I would assume not. They sound the same, or very, very similar at least. It's been a while since I've ran my other one, but sounds great. Looks great. I don't have a list of all the other sounds off the top of my head. I don't think I'll take the time to run through them. As far as I know, most of the sounds are pretty similar to other sounds that are equipped on the other locomotives. You go back and see those videos. So, just a quick video. It's not a new product, so I didn't want to spend a lot of time going through it. Just to show it off. Show off ScaleTrains' new product here. So, again, fits in with ScaleTrains' top of the line detail. I still have yet to get anything in from another manufacturer that matches the level of ScaleTrains' Rivet Counter. Rapido is pretty good. I don't have anything of theirs, so I can't really compare it. But well, seen the new offering from ScaleTrains here. Their Hypotypical line of locomotives. I think they're doing freight cars as well. I believe they just announced Hypotypical well cars in HO. I don't think they've done any rail cars for N-Scale yet, but we do have these locomotives. The locomotive is well detailed as per the status quo with ScaleTrains. Sounds great. It has LokSound LokSound decoder inside. So it sounds amazing, and of course it's in YN2 paint, one of my favorite paint schemes that CSX has had, so it was a must-have. And I'm sure there's, as much as people are going to think that it's silly and unnecessary, some people like it too much that they have to have it. Almost forgot about this part. The compressor's really loud. I can barely hear myself think. Hope you can hear me okay over it. What's a movement? Start at speed step 1. And runs really well at its slow speed. A little faster. And then we'll put it in reverse. A little slower. And it runs beautifully in reverse as well. Right, that'll just about bring this video to a close. If you liked this video, hit the like button. If you want to see more videos like this, more in-depth product reviews, videos of home layouts, got a few of those. A lot of train show videos, always coming out with more of those. Then hit that subscribe button and the notification bell if you want to be notified of any new content that I post. And that'll be all. Thanks for watching. Niagara N-Scaler, signing off.